Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to break down the 5 foundational principles that really separate an apprentice from a true professional technician. These aren't just tips, they're the absolute bedrock of a successful and, more importantly, a safe career in the workshop. So you got to ask yourself, what really is the difference? Is it just about speed? Or maybe being some kind of diagnostic genius who can figure out any problem? Well, the real answer might surprise you. It's actually something way more fundamental.
That's it, right there. The real difference, the true mark of a professional, is all in the mindset. It's the careful, meticulous preparation that happens long before a single tool is even picked up. Okay, so let's jump into our first principle, thinking before turning wrenches. Think of this as creating the blueprint for the job. It's all about laying that solid groundwork to make sure you get a perfect service every single time. So before a pro even walks over the car, they're running through this mental checklist. You're identifying what the job actually requires from the work order, you're interpreting the manufacturer's service info, you're assessing any hazards, planning for things like fluid spills before they can happen, and finally, you're making sure you've got the right tools and they're all in good working order. And this quote right here just nails why that preparation is completely non-negotiable. Rushing in isn't about being fast, it's about being reckless. This prep work is how you prevent mistakes, avoid having to do the job twice, and most importantly, keep yourself and everyone else in the workshop safe.
All right, on to principle number 2. This is where all that planning starts to turn into physical action. We're talking about getting the vehicle up in the air and understanding its lifeblood, the fluids. First things first, a term you absolutely must know by heart: jack points. Look, these aren't suggestions. They are these specific, reinforced locations on the vehicle's frame designed to safely support its entire weight. Lifting from anywhere else is just asking for a disaster. And this slide doesn't pull any punches, does it? This isn't a minor mistake we're talking about. Getting the lifting procedure wrong is one of the fastest ways to cause a life-changing injury. It is an absolute, non-negotiable safety requirement. And you know what? That same level of precision applies to the fluids you use. The choice, as you can see, is pretty stark. The correct fluid makes sure the vehicle runs exactly as it was designed to. The wrong one, well, that's like feeding it poison. It actively damages the car, causing accelerated wear that leads to catastrophic component failure down the line. All right, now we're getting to the core of the job. Principle number 3 is all about the hands-on tasks that define a logbook service. This is where all that planning and preparation really pays off. You see, a typical service is so much more than just an oil change. You're replacing a whole range of filters: oil, fuel, air, even the cabin filter for the air you breathe inside. And then you're topping up or completely replacing critical fluids across a bunch of different systems. Now here's a crucial point, and it's one that gets missed more often than you'd think. After all the mechanical work is done and dusted, you have to tell the vehicle's computer that the service was actually completed. And this isn't just about being polite and stopping a light from flashing on the dash. In a training situation, forgetting this is an automatic fail. In the real world, it means you're going to have an annoyed customer coming right back to the workshop. It's a vital, final step to close out the job properly. But hang on, the job still isn't over just because the engine starts. Our 4th principle, finishing like a pro, covers those final steps that truly define professionalism and set a master technician apart from everyone else. Your documentation is so much more than just paperwork. It's the legal and professional record that connects you personally to the work you performed. The logbook is for the owner's history, the repair order is for your workshop's internal records, and the workplace records prove your compliance. Every document has a critical purpose. And then there's the final wrap-up. This is all about resetting the stage. You're doing a final inspection on the vehicle, you're disposing of waste oils and old parts according to environmental regulations, and you're making sure your tools are clean, working, and stored properly, ready to go for the next job. So, as you look at that next vehicle waiting for you, the answers should be crystal clear. Your first move isn't to grab a wrench. Your first move is to go right back to principle number 1, preparing for the job. See, these principles aren't just a list of rules to follow once. They are a professional cycle, the very foundation of your entire career.